Wish everyone keep healthy, yeah. For join today our legal English study. Jadi adik-adik, ini adalah pertemuan our second meeting ya, di mata kuliah legal English atau bahasa Inggris hukum, ya di International Class of Mixa. So before we continue, yeah, I'm going to see first the participant. We have 20 participant, yeah. I hope it's all of the student it's already here, yeah. So we can continue our study today, yeah. Adik-adik ya masih ya di pertemuan kedua ini ya, we are gonna learn more about legal English, especially today our topic is about two major legal system in the world. Okay, two major legal system in the world. Jadi, okay, I will share one reading, yeah, one text about our topic, yeah, two major legal system in the world. Okay. But first, am I to be the host in here? Because if I'm not the host, I can share the screen. Wait. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Oh, I cannot share the screen, please.
A minute, Miss. The share screen is can use now by all participants.
Nggak bisa berarti ya?
Bisa,
ya? Bisa?
Sudah saya allow.
Oh, oke. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not yet. Host disable participant screen sharing. What is happening? I think I have to be the host first or co-host so I can share the screen.
Please try again.
Okay.
It.
Okay, thank you. Wait. Yeah. The file is in the form of PDF format. Ya. Kok ini? Jadi adik-adik kita selang-seling saja ya supaya supaya tidak terlalu full juga memakai bahasa Indonesia. Kemudian bisa juga kita selang-selingi dengan bahasa Inggris. Nah, seperti itu ya. Agar sambil disisipi dengan ya sekalimat ya atau dua kalimat in English gitu. Jadi ya supaya tetap jalan. Itu yang membedakan dengan kelas umumnya, kelas reguler, ya. Can you see the my share screen? My text?
Yes, we can.
The reading, the passage about 2 major legal systems in the world. I hope all of you already seen it, ya. Already see the apa namanya, the text. Okay, and now, ya, I will give you about 3 or 5 minutes, ya. Okay, because ini tidak semua, ya. This is not the whole part, ya. I will share to a group, ya, to Korti, and then share to the student, ya, to all of you. Ini hanya untuk kita tampilkan saja di depan layar, ya. Jadi Ibu akan share juga ke Korti untuk meneruskan ke teman-temannya, ya. Sebentar, sambil kalian melihat-lihat apa yang bisa sudah terbaca. Bentar, ya. Ini dia. Sebentar. Sorry, karena ini nggak semuanya kelihatan, ya. Silahkan dibuka bahan yang sudah Ibu berikan. Oke. Here they are. Oke. Copy di share, kemudian Ibu juga akan share screen lagi, ya. Silahkan baca, dicermati about 2 major legal system in the world. 2 major legal system developed in the world are the Anglo-American common law system and the Romano-Germanic civil law system. Okay. You can read, ya. I will give you 3 or 4 minutes, ya. I think that is enough to all of you to understand, ya, or find the main idea of every paragraph. Okay, please. Okay, adik-adik, ya. I think now we can continue to read. Yeah, we are together to read the text. Ya. Oke, rule-nya sedikit berbeda, Dede. Ya, jadi apa namanya? Kita akan baca per paragraf, ya. Which is siapa yang mau membaca, ya, silahkan. Tetapi kemudian di akhir baru kita mencari what is the text is all about, ya. Keseluruhan bacaan ini tentang apa, gitu, ya. Artinya merangkum semuanya, tidak lagi per paragraf, ya. Bisa tidak kalian? Okay, who wants to be the first one to read? Okay, you can read the first paragraph. Siapa yang mau mencoba membaca paragraf pertama? Yang paragraf pertama itu ini, ya, mulai dari kita the Romano-Germanic civil law system, ya. Itu saja kita anggap paragraf pertama, karena yang di atasnya itu seperti kalimat, ya. Oke. Who wants to try? Come on. Pandai Gede, yeah, you raise hand, yeah?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, please read the first paragraph.
All right, I will try to read the text clearly. So, can you hear me, Miss?
Yeah, yeah. Please, can you loud a little bit? Keraskan sedikit.
Baik, Miss. Apakah seperti ini terdengar, Miss?
Oke, sudah.
Okay, for the first paragraph. The Romano-Germanic civil law system, which is commonly called the civil law system, or continental civil law, followed by some countries such as Austria, Belgium, Greece, Indonesia, Latin America, the Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Spain, South Korea, Turkey, and Switzerland. Historical. The term civil law comes from Latin word jus civil, which was opposed by jus gentium. On the other hand, the Anglo-common law system, which is commonly called the common law system or the Anglo-Saxon, or the case law system, followed by the United States of America, the United Kingdom, Australia, and Singapore. These legal systems are different each other, especially from their source. In the civil law system, the important source of the law is written law, in which those laws are written into a concrete law or statute. Legislation, considered as the primary source of law, is the system. Consequently, when the court has a case, it is usually unbound by precedent. While in common law system, the source of the law is unwritten law. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you Pandai Gede Admina. Adi Admina, yeah. Who already the first one to try? Yeah. To read the paragraph about the first paragraph, yeah. Oke, the second paragraph, ya baca dulu semuanya, nanti Ibu akan membaca di secara keseluruhan setelah semuanya paragraf terbaca. Oke, now we choose girl, ya, girl. Karina, oke, Karina, please.
Okay, Miss, can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you.
Common law system in the system of law originate and developed in England and based on court decision. The system has and used more doctrine and custom rather than based on court.
My apology, jadi ya. I don't know, maybe my connection is trouble. So we continue saja ya. Oke. Please continue. Karina ya. Karina, please.
Yes, Miss.
Oke.
Dilanjutin aja, Miss ya?
Ya.
In the US, this decision is known as the doctrine of stare decisis, to detain by decision. Generally, the term common law is used to describe a system where the law is built up through the decision of the courts. Judicial decision is a decision about an individual lawsuit used by the courts. Through judicial decision, the judge explains the legal reasoning used to decide in the case. The system has been used since the Middle Age. Philosophically, in the system law is rooted from custom as precedent. Therefore, neither the creation of a sovereign not dictate or invented by legal dictation, but hand down in a continuous process of interpretation and reinterpretation of the significance of previous custom.
Okay, thank you, Karina. Yeah.
Yes, Miss.
To read the second paragraph. Okay, we continue the third paragraph. Who wants to try to read the third paragraph? Sinatriagung, okay. Sinatriagung, please.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. The law in the civic law system was adopted from the Romans, where the compilation of Roman law known as the Corpus Juris Civilis. The further important source of the civil law system are the French Civil Code of 1804, okay, or known as the Napoleonic Code, and the German Civil Code of 1896. Later on, the two of latest code become models for countries that follow civil law system. In some civil law countries, even though their formal prime source of law are code, statute, or law, which is the written law enacted by the legislative branch or the House of Representative or Parliament. They also have other important of law, namely custom treaty, both multilateral treaty and bilateral treaty. Also judicial decision. On contrary, in some common law system countries, such as the United States, they also have written laws as source of their law. For example, the source of modern law in the United States are constitution, statutes, and treaties. Treaty is an agreement formally signed, ratified, or adhered to between nation or sovereigns. An international agreement concluded between two or more states in Britain, formed and governed by international law.
Okay, thank you, Sinatriagung. Yeah. Good. Okay, now the last paragraph. Desa Putu Rismayanti.
Thank you for the opportunity. Recently, it is difficult to say that a country has only followed one legal system because practically they tend to follow both common law and civil law system. For instance, even though Indonesia country also regulate the society and R4 year 2004 concerning judicial power, the Act and R19 year 2002 concerning copyright, etc. However, in some practice, it has also followed common law system, especially in field of business law. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Desa Putu Rismayanti. Yeah. Adik-adik, now I will give you the example. Yeah. How to read, yeah, all of the terms, yeah, all of the apa namanya kata-kata yang sulit, ya, dalam artian memang tadi setelah Ibu lihat, ya, ada beberapa memang dari kalian yang sudah mampu membaca dengan baik, ya, ada masih yang the pronunciation masih perlu diinikan lagi sedikit, ya, kita format lagi sedikit. Nah, seperti itu ya, Ibu juga masih mencoba, ya, masih sebisa mungkin, ya, untuk membaca sesuai dengan pronunciation yang Ibu tahu. Two major legal system in the world. Two major legal system developed in the world are the are the Anglo-American common law system and the Romano-Germanic civil law system. The Romano-Germanic civil law system, which is commonly called the civil law system, or continental civil law, followed by some countries such as Austria, Belgium, Greece, Indonesia, Latin America, Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Spain, South Korea, Turkey, and Switzerland. Historical, the term civil law comes from Latin word jus civil. Jus ya, jangan dibaca jus, beda. Which was opposed to jus gentium, ya, yang bertentangan ya atau berseberangan dengan jus gentium. On the other hand, the Anglo common law system, which is commonly called the common law system, or the Anglo-Saxon or the case law system, followed by the United States of America, the United Kingdom, Australia, and Singapore. These legal systems are different each other, especially from their source. Yeah. In the civil law system, the important source of the law is written law. Ya, digarisbawahi bahwa di dalam civil law system yang terpenting sumbernya adalah hukum tertulis, in which those laws are written into a codified law or statutes. Legislation considered as the primary source of law in this system. Ya, legislasi, ya. Peraturan perundang-undangan yang dibuat oleh legislatif, ya, itu menjadi sumber hukum utama atau primer. Consequently, when the court has a case, it is usually unbound by precedent. Ya, while in common law system, the source of the law is unwritten law. Ya. Jadi di dalam civil law system, ya, kalau ada permasalahan yang terjadi atau sengketa atau perkara ke pengadilan, itu biasanya tidak terikat pada putusan pengadilan, ya. Sementara di dalam common law system, ya, sumber utamanya adalah hukum tidak tertulis, it is unwritten law. Ya, itu yang paragraf pertama. Paragraf kedua, common law system is the system of laws originated and developed in England and based on court decision. The system has and use more doctrines and custom rather than written law such as codified law. Under the common law system, when a court decides and reports its decision concerning a particular case, the case becomes part of the body of law and can be used in later cases involving similar matters, known as a precedent. This use of precedent is known as stare decisis. Istilahnya adalah stare decisis. Jadi, di dalam common law system itu adik-adik itu berkembang di Inggris, ya, berdasarkan pada court decision atau putusan pengadilan. Ya, the system has and use more doctrine and custom rather than written law such as codified law. Jadi lebih banyak kepada doktrin-doktrin, ya, dan kebiasaan yang terjadi atau yang ada atau perkara yang masuk ke pengadilan. Itu kemudian yang dijadikan sebagai source of law-nya. Itu ya, adik-adik ya. In the US, this decision is known as the doctrines of stare decisis, to stand by the decision. Generally, the term common law is used to describe a system where the law is built up through the decision of the courts. Judicial decision is a decision about an individual lawsuit issues by the courts. Through judicial decision, the judge explains the legal reasoning used to decide the case. This system has been used since the Middle Age. Philosophically, in this system, law is ruled from custom and precedent. Therefore, neither the creation of a sovereign nor dictated or invented by legal dictation, but hand down in a continuous process of interpretation and reinterpretation of the significance of previous custom. Oke, paragraf 3. The law in the civil law system was adopted from the Romans, where the compilation of Roman law known as the Corpus Juris Civilis. The further important sources of the civil law system are the French Civil Code of 1804. Ya, jadi untuk memudahkan ya, baca tahun itu ya bisa dua angka 1804, 1896, or known as the Napoleonic Code and the German Civil Code of 1896. Later on, the two of latest code become model for countries that follow civil law system. In some civil law countries, even though their former prime source of law are code, statutes, or law, which is the written law enacted by the legislative branch or the House of Representatives or Parliament. They also have other important of law, namely custom, treaty, both multilateral treaty and bilateral treaty. Also judicial decision. Ya, jadi civil law system ini adalah sistem yang diadopsi ya dari Romano ya, dari sistem hukum Roman ya, Roma. Kemudian ada campuran juga dari French Civil Code, jadi Jerman, Prancis, Latin lah gitu ya. Kemudian inilah kemudian diadopsi oleh negara-negara dengan sistem civil law system. Itu walaupun sebenarnya ya di dalam negara-negara yang menganut civil law system sumber hukum utamanya adalah kode ya, kode itu sama dengan undang-undang ya, peraturan perundang-undangan atau hukum lainnya yang tertulis dan dibuat oleh legislatif atau House of Representatives atau Parlemen ya. Mereka juga memiliki sumber hukum lain yang juga penting gitu. Mereka juga memakai yang namanya kebiasaan perjanjian ya, baik perjanjian multilateral maupun perjanjian bilateral. Juga memakai judicial decision atau putusan pengadilan, juga memakai itu ya. Jadi tidak hanya written law tetapi unwritten law ya. Oke, Bu lanjutkan lagi dikit. On contrary, in some common law system countries such as the United States, they also have written laws as sources of their law. For example, the sources of modern law in the United States are Constitution, statutes, and treaties. Treaty is an agreement formally signed, ratified, or adhered to between nations or sovereigns. An international agreement concluded between two or more states in written form and governed by international law. Recently, it is difficult to say that a country has only followed one legal system because practically they tend to follow both common law and civil law system. For instance, even though Indonesia in general known as a part of civil law country, which has many acts or laws to regulate its society, such as the Act Number 4, year 2004, concerning judicial power, the Act Number 19, year 2002, concerning copyrights. Yeah. However, in some practice, it has also followed common law system, especially in field business law. Itu adik-adik. Jadi, walaupun sebenarnya satu negara itu biasanya dia menganut satu legal system, itu ya dia, tetapi terkadang ya justru di beberapa peraturan perundang-undangannya ya itu bisa jadi ya dipengaruhi oleh other legal system gitu ya, seperti di Indonesia ya. Di Indonesia sudah jelas menganut civil law system ya, kita dipengaruhi oleh Eropa kontinental, tetapi di beberapa aspek hukum bisnis misalnya dipengaruhi juga oleh common law system, karena memang hubungan ya atau atmosfer bisnis kita dipengaruhi oleh hukum asing ya, kontrak bisnis ya, kontrak hukum itu dipengaruhi juga oleh hukum asing. Jadi mau tidak mau kita ada juga di beberapa praktek ya itu mengikuti common law system. Oke, itu adik-adik untuk di teksnya ya, how to read the text ya, tidak perlu cepat-cepat gitu ya. Kalau membaca teks bahasa Inggris itu tidak perlu cepat-cepat, tidak perlu ragu juga ya. Jadi ini kalian saja, senyaman kalian saja ya, tetap ambil nafas gitu ya, walaupun kalimatnya panjang tetapi tetap ambil nafas gitu ya. Oke, Dedek, nah mohon untuk dicermati lagi sekali. Nah, kemudian kita coba untuk mencari ya apa makna dari keseluruhan teks ini ya. No need to use English language ya, you can use in bahasa ya. Silakan untuk memberikan pendapat ya melalui boleh bahasa Inggris, boleh bahasa Indonesia juga boleh ya. Silakan dari apa yang sudah Ibu coba baca tadi, juga sempat Ibu berikan pemahaman sedikit ya terkait dengan two major legal system. Oke, Sinatriago, raise hand. Mau mencoba?
I would like to ask some questions, Miss.
Okay, please.
So in the what is that? Common law system is based on before yang court decision yang sebelumnya gitu. Apakah is that right that in the common law they don't have some like in Indonesia kan dikodifikasi ya di civil law.
Sorry, they didn't have a what?
So what I mean is that right? In the common law system country, there is no undang-undang like that. Because in this statement is they just use court decision like that.
Okay. Thank you, Sinatiagung, for your question. It is interesting question. Yeah. Basically, yeah, the common law system, yeah, they use the unwritten law, ya. Tetapi bukan berarti mereka tidak memiliki written law, gitu ya. Sebenarnya written law mereka itu ada, gitu deh. Pasti ada lah, tetapi itu tidak dijadikan suatu sumber hukum yang primer. They have agreement, yeah, they have treaty. It is sure in the form of written law, ya. Agreement, ya, perjanjian itu kan dia dalam bentuk dalam bentuk ini biasanya ya undang-undang bisa juga ya. Tetapi kalau peraturan perundang-undangan untuk dijadikan suatu sumber hukum primer ya tidak gitu deh ya. Jadi peraturan perundang-undangan itu justru jadi sumber hukum yang sekunder gitu ya. Artinya memang yang utama adalah memakai presiden itu. Jadi melalui judicial proses ya, juridical juridical decision gitu, Dede. Itu yang memang menjadi, tapi bukan berarti dia tidak memiliki written law ya. Mereka punya konstitusi seperti United States ya. The country is common law system, but they have constitution which is in the written law ya, yang mana konstitusi Amerika Serikat itu dalam bentuk tertulis ya, konstitusi tertulis. Nah gitu ya, gitu. Sinatiagung, you understand what I mean?
Yes, I understood, but
okay.
What is that? How can I put it? In common law system country is the judges or court decision is more important than.
Yeah, more important.
Oh, yes.
That is true.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Okay. Please, anyone who wants to ask a question, okay, I will let you ask a question if you have it, or now, can you explain to me, yeah, what is the text is all about, Adik-adik? Bisa nggak kira-kira membahasakan ya? Intinya adalah membahasakan dengan bahasa kalian sendiri tentang dua sistem hukum ini. Yuk, kira-kira bisa nggak? Ya, Ibu mau siapin ini dulu. Okay, who wants ready to explain, yeah, in your language, yeah, how or what is the text is all about? Explain lah Misalnya mulai dari common law system ya dianut oleh negara seperti ini. Ciri khas common law system adalah ini. Nah, itu kan sudah bisa kalian menggambarkan. Jadi tidak perlu dipikir terlalu susah ya, Ibu harap perkuliahan ini ya jangan dipakai beban gitu ya. Kalian masuk kelas internasional itu sudah luar biasa berani ya, sudah mau mencoba masuk di kelas ini gitu ya, yang mahasiswa lain belum tentu siap gitu. Jadi kalian harus mengapresiasi diri sendiri gitu, Dedi. Ya, mencoba, jangan lewatkan kesempatan. Apalagi ini kelas masih baru, masih wajar kalau kalian salah. Itu yang selalu Ibu tekankan ya. Kalian masih semester awal, masih wajar kalau kalian salah gitu. Kalau udah semester atas, apalagi sudah ujian skripsi gitu ya, itu baru kalian harus mengetahui dasar-dasarnya, harus sudah biasa dan sudah mampu untuk mengetahui dasar-dasar pembelajaran yang kalian lakukan, gitu, yang sudah kalian tempuh selama sekian semester gitu, Dede. Oke, so, jadi tidak perlu kalian takut ya, ungkapkan saja apa yang memang ada di pikiran kalian, Dede. Seperti tadi Sinatri Agung sudah mencoba untuk bertanya ya, apakah hanya it's only in a common law system have unwritten law ya, apakah dia sama sekali ya didn't have written law at all gitu ya. Oke, who wants to try? Jadi ayo sebentar saja, sekali Ibu minta 1-2 orang saja mencoba.
Saya, Miss.
Can I, Miss?
Saya boleh, Miss.
Sebentar.
Saya, Miss.
Okay. Can I, Miss?
Wait. Oke, sebentar. Dede ini Ibu nggak tahu kenapa. Kok tiba-tiba Zoom meeting-nya hilang. Nomor kalian kok nggak ada nih. Mana kalian nih? Mana ini? Oke, siapa?
Can I try, Miss?
Nirmala.
Can I try it?
Please. Oke, Nirmala dulu ya.
You can hear me, please, Miss?
Yeah, yes. I can hear you.
Let me introduce myself first. My name is Putu Nirmala Pridayanti. You can call me Nirmala. So let me try to convey the gist of paragraph 1. I mean all paragraph. Okay, there are two main legal systems in the world. First is Anglo-American, and second is Romano-Germanic. So Romano-Germanic, commonly called civil law system in Indonesian, is sistem hukum perdata, and the second is Anglo-American, commonly called common law system, or in Indonesian is sistem hukum umum. And civil law system, those who use this legal system, one of them is Austria, Belgium, and Indonesia, of course. So, and common law system followed by United States of America, the United Kingdom, Australia, and Singapore. And in the civil law system, the source is a written law, but in the common law system, the source is unwritten law. And common law system use more doctrine and custom, while civic law use more sorts of law in the form of codes, laws implicit, and something like that. And while civil law is
more sources by the legislative branch. Okay, that's my opinion. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you. It's very good ya, Nirmala ya. Ilmu unexpected ternyata ya. Bagus, bahasa Inggrismu bagus. You can explain very well about the difference in the common law system and civil law system. Okay, good ya. Nanti dipelajari lebih mendalam lagi ya. Apa namanya, mengenai legal English ini, Bu, yakin kamu punya potensi nanti bisa ikut-ikut lomba ya. Oke, good. Untuk adik-adik yang lain juga Ibu harap seperti itu. Ada lagi yang mau mencoba? Seperti tadi ya. Siapa? Dika.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. But can you hear my voice?
Yeah, yes.
But I'm so sorry because I have conclusion in bahasa.
Okay. No problem.
Oke, jadi sebelumnya perkenalkan saya Gede Dika Puspaanyana. Di sini saya akan menjelaskan tentang kesimpulan yang dapat saya sampaikan, kesimpulan yang dapat saya simpulkan dari paragraf tadi. Jadi menurut saya terdapat dua bagian sistem hukum yang ada di dunia, yakni civil law system dan juga common law system. Di mana civil law system ini dijalankan oleh beberapa negara seperti Belgia, Australia, Indonesia, dan juga Yunani. Di mana dalam civil law system diadopsi dari hukum Roma, Prancis, dan juga Jerman. Adapun yang menjadi sumber hukum daripada civil law system adalah hukum tertulis. Hal ini dikarenakan untuk mengkodifikasikan hukum dan juga undang-undangnya. Sedangkan dalam common law system diadopsi dan diperkenalkan oleh bangsa Inggris. Sistem common law ini sumber hukumnya adalah hukum tidak tertulis, yakni dari jurisprudensi atau keputusan pengadilan. Nah, meskipun suatu negara telah mengikuti suatu sistem hukum, besar kemungkinan juga negara tersebut menggunakan sistem hukum lainnya dalam pemerintahannya. Sekian yang dapat saya sampaikan. Terima kasih.
Okay, good. Yeah, Ika. Yeah, thank you for trying to explain what is the main of the whole text. Nah, itu adik-adik ya. Ibu rasa kalian sudah bisa memahami ya. Kemudian bisa juga explain ya. Maksud dari suatu bacaan. Ya, kalau di sini kita punya bacaan tentang two major legal system in the world, artinya adalah ada dua sistem hukum besar ya yang berlaku di dunia. Itu ada civil law system yang diadopsi dari hukum Inggris ya. Kemudian ada civil law system yang diadopsi dari hukum Prancis, Jerman, ya. Kemudian ada juga ya sebenarnya masih banyak beberapa sistem hukum di dunia ya yang dianut oleh negara-negara. Itu adik-adik. Ya. Ada juga yang sistem hukumnya civil law tetapi dia dipengaruhi oleh common law. Oke. Itu adik-adik ya, good. Terima kasih explain-nya. Sudah sangat bagus ya. Untuk semuanya yang sudah berpartisipasi, mencoba membaca, mencoba memberikan pendapat, opinion about the paragraph. Oke. Nah, sekarang Ibu akan coba kalian sebentar ya. Ibu punya mudah-mudahan kelihatan ya. Oke. Kita coba ya. Dua soal saja. Ada dua soal. Oke, ini gampang sekali. Apa namanya? Cuma menjawab. Wait. Oke. Lagi sebentar saja ya. Share screen. Oke. Perhatikan soalnya. Oke. There are two question. Ya. There is multiple choice. The first, the first. But what does this passage mainly discuss? And the number two, what is the purpose of the passage? Oke, justru Ibu rasa ini nggak terlalu banyak perlu untuk berpikir ya. Who wants to answer the question? Or you need to need the time. Tati, ready to answer the
Ready, sir.
question?
Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you.
What does this passage mainly discuss? In my opinion, the answer is C, the legal system in the world.
Okay, legal system in the world. Anyone who have the other answer? Or
Can
you
I?
agree to Teti?
Can
Please,
I, Miss?
Sinatriago? Yeah.
My answer is C, same.
Okay.
But in this option, I think that's not truly right. I mean, two major legal system, not all legal system in the world.
Okay. Maybe it is need to more specific, yeah.
Yes.
Two more legal system, the two legal system in the world. Okay. Thank you, Senatri Agung and Komang Teti Setiawati. Number two. What is the purpose of the passage? Okay, I think Teti, Pandai Gede, Nirmala, Karina, it's already answer, yeah? Already have their opinion later, lately. And the other one, the other student who want to try, mau mencoba, yang lain? Yang belum? Okay, wait. Yulia Pangestuti ya. Bu rasa belum dapat giliran tadi. Oke, silakan.
Okay, Miss. My answer is A, to inform.
A ya, A, to inform. Okay. What is the purpose of the passage? To inform. Maksudnya adalah untuk memberikan suatu informasi gitu ya. Kalau to persuade itu apa? To persuade?
Untuk membujuk, sir.
Membujuk.
Yes, maksudnya.
To persuade apa kira-kira artinya? Bukan ya?
Untuk mempengaruhi. Untuk
Oke, untuk mempengaruhi tidak. Kalau to criticize juga tidak gitu ya. Untuk apologize apalagi ya tidak ya, berarti untuk memberikan suatu informasi itu adik-adik ya. Itu dua soal dulu adik-adik ya. Selanjutnya nanti kalian kerjakan ini ada sebentar. Ibu akan share atau itu kan di teksnya itu sudah ada adik-adik. Kalian buat yang itu aja dulu. Di bawahnya sudah ada task ya atau suatu exam gitu ya. Translate the word ya below into bahasa Indonesia and write a sentence from each word. Ya, paham ya? Pertama ditranslate dulu, kemudian kalian membuat kalimat ya dari katanya tersebut. Ya, seperti written law. Written law adalah hukum tertulis. Kemudian kalimatnya adalah the important source of the civil law system is written law. Nah, kemudian ada court, ada case law, ya. Kemudian ada court decision, ada doctrine, ada custom, dan ada precedent. Nah, you find the meaning of the word first, and then you write a sentence, yeah, about the legal term, yeah. Understand? Adik-adik, ya, paham ya?
Understood.
Ya, oke, Ibu harap. Ibu yakin kalian sudah paham. Oke, itu dulu. Silahkan kalau ada yang mau bertanya. Sambil Ibu absen ya. Diah Karuni, ada Diah Karuni.
Hadir, Ibu.
Oke. Desa Putu Risma Yanti.
Hadir.
Oke. Paradila Pratiwi.
Hadir, Bu.
Oke. Dian Atnyani.
Hadir, Bu.
Hadir, Dian Atnyani. Putu Juniardana.
Hadir, Bu.
Komang Yulia Pangestu.
Hadir, Bu.
Hadir ya. Putu Satria Rahadana.
Hadir, Bu.
Oke, thank you. Gede Wisnu Murti. Sudah nggak kayaknya ya? Ini dia kemarin bilang tidak lagi di kelas internasional. Zivi S. Sitanggang.
Mohon maaf menyela, Ibu. Mohon maaf menyela. Untuk nomor absen 21 dan 24 sudah meninggalkan kelas ini, Ibu.
Hah? Nomor absen 21, 24.
Iya, Bu.
Mesikel ya?
Hadir, Bu.
Oh, nomor absen 21 dan 24 itu siapa, Dek?
Mohon maaf, Ibu.
Maaf?
Seperti ini, sebelumnya absennya masih sesuai urutan hasil tes, tapi sekarang sepertinya absennya telah berubah dengan urutan NIM. Yang Ibu bawa mungkin sesuai urutan NIM.
Tahu nggak nama temannya yang sudah ini live? Karena Ibu ngambil di SIA ini kan, di SIA NG, daftar peserta kuliah, gitu kan. Apa berbeda ya? Apa sudah beda ya? Coba Ibu cari lagi ya di SIA berarti ya.
Izin menyela, Bu. Untuk yang keluar itu namanya Wisnu Murti.
Ya. Oke, satu lagi siapa?
Permisi, Bu. Dengan Made Ananda, yang lagi satu. Made Ananda.
Made Ananda. Made Ananda. Oke, Made Ananda Dwi Prasetya ya. Oke, thank you. Ya, coba Ibu lanjutkan ya. CVS Sitanggang. Ada? Ada? Belum ada. Teti Setiawati.
Hadir, Bu.
Hadir ya. Made Desiana.
Hadir, Bu.
Oke. Luputu Andina Wira Putri.
Hadir.
Ya. Aisyah Kartika Dewi.
Hadir, Ibu.
Ya. Imade Ariyuda.
Hadir, Bu.
Sinatri Agung.
Hadir, Ibu.
Gede Dika Puspa.
Hadir, Ibu.
Saya. Nyoman Suryaningrat Widya.
Hadir, Bu.
Iya. Claudia Magdalena.
Hadir, Bu.
Pandai Gede Adiatnyana. Ada ya.
Hadir Ibu.
Mexico. Ada ya. Adelaide. Mexico ada ya?
Hadir Bu.
Iya. Adelaide.
Hadir Ibu.
Oke. Sukma.
Hadir Bu.
Oke. Nirmala.
Hadir Ibu.
Oke. Karina.
Hadir Ibu.
Oke, thank you. Okay, anyone maybe I'm missing to apa namanya Ibu panggil? Ada yang belum Ibu panggil? Atau terlewat barusan?
Mohon maaf Bu, Divisi Tenggang hadir.
Kenapa?
Divisi Tenggang hadir Bu.
Hadir, oke. Divisi hadir ya. Oke, berarti semua hadir hari ini. Ya, jadi itu Adik-adik untuk pertemuan kita pada hari ini membahas tentang the major legal system in the world ya, dan juga the main paragraph. Ada yang masih kurang jelas mau ingin tanya dulu sebelum Ibu akhirnya atau Ibu cukupkan? Untuk tugasnya bisa ya, apa namanya itu dikerjakan saja dulu. Nanti dikumpulkan kepada Korti ya, seperti biasa. Korti serahkan kepada Ibu. Ya, Dede, masih ada yang kurang jelas?
Excuse me, Miss. I want to ask you about the task.
Please.
Does the sentence have to match the content of the paragraph?
No. No need to match of the paragraph ya. Sesuai dengan ini kalian aja. Apa namanya? Ini kalian sendiri, kalimat atau bahasa kalian sendiri. Mau buat tentang apapun ya. Oke? Ada lagi? Cukup ya?
Excuse me, Miss.
Ya.
I want to ask some question about the task. Pakai kertas folio apa bagaimana? Apa diketik saja?
Okay. You can use Word format ya, or PDF format ya.
Okay. PDF or Word?
Ya. Apapun ya.
Oh yes. Okay.
Boleh. Yang penting itu hasil ini kalian sendiri ya, karya kalian sendiri, original. Yang penting. Oke.
Sebentar Miss, lagi satu aja. Untuk deadline-nya?
Oke. Seperti biasa ya, seminggu lagi ya, artinya sebelum perkuliahan minggu depan sudah selesai. Sudah terkumpul ya. Oke? Gampang itu cuman berapa kalimat itu kan. Ya. Cuman 6 kalimat. Oke, jadi ada lagi? I think that is enough ya for today. Thank you for your participant and all of your discussion, opinion I am very appreciate I hope di pertemuan selanjutnya kita bisa lebih banyak diskusi lebih banyak belajar more about legal English. Jadi semangat selalu ya. Terima kasih. Kita bertemu pada pertemuan selanjutnya. Selamat pagi Dede. Good morning. Have a nice day.
Terima kasih.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss. Have a nice day.
Good morning, Miss. Thank you.